Hey YouTube, this is gonna be our first upload. I will play the new REVERSE1999, the New Year's event to China, the Chinese New Year's, but it's based in the story is based in Los Angeles. This is such a banger, bro. Actually, my bad. I streamed the first note yesterday, but I forgot to hit record. So I'm sorry if you missed it. But I'm gonna start from note 2. I honestly can't be bothered playing it all over again. It took me a whole half an hour. I'm like, what? Just for the first note? This is gonna
Here we are. Get out.
Okay, let's go, Poitier. I love this character.
First case of the day. Anytime regular beat cops find a case related to Arcanum, they'll call it into dispatch. And then we get to come mop it up.
Okay.
This is what we call a basic Arcanum incident. The bread and butter of our work, kid. It's not often that we get anything urgent, but you've got to stay on your toes. But to be honest, I hope we don't get anything big today. Last thing I want is to take a rookie like you into a real emergency.
But I'll do just fine.
I hope so too.
She's so concerned.
That's yes, ma'am. You got me? You're probably thinking I'm trying to put you in your place, huh? That I'm just bossing you around.
I mean, it does look.
But get off your high horse,
you're
princess. Because as long as I'm your field instructor, you need to show some respect.
This is the pro tip for colleagues gave her before she left. If your training has powerful connections, you got two choices. Either make sure they know who's in charge from day one, or spend the rest of your day sucking up to them. But it seems she and her colleagues were worrying over nothing.
But I don't have a horse, and I didn't think you were bossy. I'm honored to have you as my partner and field instructor.
Okay.
I look forward to learning under you.
Okay, bro. I always think you should just straight up say, yes ma'am, but she's like pointing out about the horse and everything. She's so stubborn, dude. She's literally so innocent. Pretty humble coming from a big shot cadet. Poitier narrows her eyes, only to be met with an earnest, lively, puzzled gaze.
Is there something wrong with what I said, ma'am?
Are you just that much of a pushover? Or is this all an act?
Pardon? I don't quite understand.
Nothing. Just keep close. You never know what can happen with these cases.
The VA did a good job making her sound so different from Soneto. If you didn't know she was the same voice actor, you couldn't tell. They and Soneto sound the same, but with a different accent. They take their last few steps up to the door and ring the bell. Heavy footsteps approach from within, and the door is flung open with a bang.
Ugh, finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting? Those monsters are at it again! Do something!
Holy bro, this valley can't tell which American accent, like from what part of America she is. She turns her head only to see her instructor comfortable position a few feet back. Looks like she'll have to handle this one on her own.
Please remain calm, ma'am. We're here now, and we won't let them hurt you. Am I correct that you reported there are critters that have broken into your house? Could you describe them for us? Do you have an idea how many?
Ugh, I don't know. Like a ton? A bunch? 2.5 buttloads. I didn't stick around to count them.
Oh, I love this V's energy. Even on women's chaotic shouting, useful information can be extracted. Now quickly formulates a plan.
So, there are many of them. In that case, I suggest we split up, ma'am. You could stay here and keep the lady safe, and send me to take the critters down. Given we're in the city, I suspect them to be tamed, and it's possible that someone may be controlling them. Once we've established their type, we may be able to deduce the incantation that's controlling them. Some incantations can be easily traced, such as the manipulation incantation or the shadow incantation.
Ah! Over there! There they are!
Please stay behind me, ma'am. We are... they?
She freezes mid-step, her eyes locking onto a corner of the yard. In the shadows, a row of plump creatures waddles in the view. Okay, these are the new mobs.
Is this...
A sheep?
This appears to be a Moncelo. A new breed of critter from the Miss New Bible Critter Rehabilitation Center, endorsed by the LSCC. They are medium to large in size and classed as non-aggressive. The Moncelo consumes base arcane materials and extracts the energy from them. They are intended to assist in the arcane production industry. They've been slated for worldwide distribution. But why are they here?
Well, what are you waiting for? Do something! Kill them! Ah!
Do something.
Kill them? Oh, ma'am, please don't worry. They will not attack people. And it's against our procedures to kill non-aggressive critters without authorization.
Yeah, if there's no reason,
But they're
they
destroying
shouldn't.
my azaleas! And the stairs in my lawn! And they almost bit my sweetie's tail off! Ah!
Even the ever-composed visual cadet is momentarily at a loss for words.
Your sweetie? I see, ma'am. I will do my best to get them up.
Marriage. She decides to put off investigating Sweetie's identity for now. But before she can act, a shrill voice interrupts from outside the yard.
Hey! Don't you dare lay a finger on my precious munchies!
Those are yours? Take good care of them then.
Can I help you, sir?
I knew it! This jerk is my next-door neighbor? He keeps all kinds of these ridiculous smelly critters around. I order you to throw him and all his disgusting little pets in jail!
Really, she sounds like such a Karen though.
Are you out of your
So
mind?
good.
They're just some adorable munchalos! What kind of sicko would want to hurt them?
The shouting match quickly escalates as a barrage of increasingly colorful insults fill the air. She's so done already. Leon glances at her instructor. Poitier simply smokes and shrugs.
What did I tell you, huh?
Moo. Battle time? Battle time. Okay, so I had Leon for time, but I still haven't used her in a battle. So let's see how this goes. I haven't upgraded Loggerhead, but I still want to add her to the party because she's in the story. I mean, who else is? Oh yeah, Anna Louise. I forgot about her.
Neoscience Exorcism Office! Action! Ah,
Okay.
Fangalette!
Let's see. Oh no. Officer, this thick fog is making my head spin. Creaks from those sticky clumsy oats. Damn it. They all scurried behind those crates. Well, go ahead. What are you waiting for? Whoa. Don't listen to this lunatic, officer. I'm for his little devil, constantly forcing my children. They have never stepped into this filthy hands. Alright, Mr. Man, please, I'll argue. Step aside over. I'll give you both a satisfactory answer. I need to move those crates first, otherwise those munchkins will just keep circling around. There is something I read in the news about better training. Munchkins become extremely drowsy after an intense activity. Looks like it's time to put that to the test.
Let me check the copy that. Awake. Found it.
Okay, let's go.
You won't get away.
That's a challenge.
Situation has escalated. 强梁既出.
Yo, this is I'm going so bad. So freaking cool.
Mise en scène? Leave it to me.
Boom. Alright, so please bring your pets and come with us. The police station will handle further processing as needed. Oh, my sweet babies. Daddy's taking you home right now.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table.
Thanks.
And please don't forget to check the previous reports too, ma'am.
Sure.
Finally, lunchtime. I'll grab the cheeseburger and an Americano. Large.
This is same as the disco event bar. I think, I'm not sure. It looks similar. Seeing it after a long time. The front door to the diner has barely closed by the time Cloutier has shouted her order. It seems this is just another part of a beat cop's routine.
So, some fluffy trespassers, an alchemy incident, a noise complaint for a werewolf infected, and a speeding ticket on an unregistered arcane vehicle.
That's a whole lot of stuff to do on a first day.
Honestly, busier than I expected. But it all went smoother than I expected, too. We've earned ourselves a decent lunch, I'd say. So what do you want, Princess?
McDonald's. Lan studied the menu on the wall, hesitating to answer.
What? Don't tell me our little visual princess can't stomach a bit of fast food.
Oh yeah, it was fast food. Nice.
Better get used to it, kid. We're on a tight schedule. There's no time for fancy dining.
Oh, it's not that. It's just... Are all the restaurants here so expensive? This is the first time I've been to LA, and it seems things cost more than I expected.
So even fast food is expensive in LA? I think.
What, you broke? You telling me the foundation can't afford to pay you a decent wage?
Oh no. It's... my subsidy should be enough for daily necessities. It's only the... I was hoping to save some money, but it seems the prices here won't allow me to.
I get you, girl.
Sorry, please forget it. I'll have a chicken sandwich. Thank you.
Okay.
I wonder what she's saving. Their orders placed, two take a seat at Cloutier's usual spot.
Alright, question time, rookie. Because I think I've got the wrong impression. What I heard was that you were some pampered rich kid from a crazy old legendary family.
The latter part's true, I think. Except the crazy part. After a brief flicker of surprise, Lang's expression shifts. It's as if she expected to hear this question, or at least has grown accustomed to it.
It's true. The Liang family have a long history and many legendary ancestors. But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, we're not so different from any other ordinary family.
They fell
Sure. Ordinary. That's definitely what I think of when I see you. I also heard that you've got a familiar.
You mean Qiangliang?
Qianglao.
Yeah, sure, that. Come on! It's some mysterious arcane creature from the Far East. Everyone in the DAA is curious about it, myself included. So, you gonna show me?
Yeah, show her. Liang looks a little troubled.
Now? I'm sorry, but I must refuse your request, Miss Poitier. With all due respect, the Qiangliang is a sacred being. It is deserving of great respect. It has a divine mission to expel diseases and evil beings, and has guarded the world through the ages. Maybe that just sounds like old legends, but it's the truth. We've recorded every battle we fought in our family chronicles.
Damn, every
And
battle?
we're only allowed to borrow its power when we're in the greatest of danger. Please understand that I can't just summon it simply to show it to others.
I mean, you can summon it in the chibi form?
Okay. I'm not unreasonable, Princess. If it's a sacred thing or whatever, I won't bother you over it.
From Liang's sincerity, it's clear that this isn't just an excuse. Poitier isn't annoyed by it, but she does seem a little bored by the overly serious response. An awkward silence falls at the table. Luckily, the waiters breaks with the arrival of their meal. Let's go.
Anyway,
Now
I
I'm
guess I
hungry
should
too.
say you're doing a lot better than I thought today. And I don't just give out compliments, you got that? So take some pride in it. But don't get cocky either. This was all chump work. You haven't seen the ugly side of this job yet. This morning might have been a cakewalk, but this job can blindside you just like that. Never underestimate anything.
Okay. I won't, ma'am. She takes a hefty bite of her burger and launches into a monologue. The food still rolling around her. Langston looks blank. Poitier finally swallows.
Hey, you in there, Princess?
I mean, I am.
I apologize, but in our family, we have a rule. 食不言,寝不语.
食不言.
It means we believe you shouldn't talk when eating or sleeping.
食不言,寝不语.
What?
Sleeping?
You're kidding. You're trying to say I'm being rude? Or wait, you're serious, aren't you?
I mean, she seems serious. Liang sits totally still, her expression unchanged.
What kind of stupid rule is that?
I mean, it's not stupid. I've seen many households, and I think it's also religious too, to not speak while eating.
Besides, why would anyone be talking while they're asleep?
Yeah, that's the
What,
part
like you
that
can't
was-
sleep talk? How do you even control that?
That's the part I was confused about. Like, how do you even talk when you sleep? The eating part I get, but not the sleep. Roger appears to be giving the question some genuine thought.
Sorry, maybe I didn't translate it right. It means keep quiet before sleep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. For a long moment, Poitier stares at her dumbfounded. Then she slumps back in her seat. She's so done.
The heck? So many rules. Damn, Princess, you must have had a miserable childhood. Let me guess. Every day was courses and training, stuck inside, no books, no movies. Did they even let you watch Saturday morning cartoons? I've heard of kids like you. Sounds worse than jail to me. A childhood like that is rough, kid. It's bad for your head. Bad for the job, too.
That's true. You need some sort of enjoyment. Liang furrows her brow a little. She can't follow her thought process at all. I guess she feels a little bit offended.
I don't understand why you're upset, Miss Poitier.
Okay, she's not
How is it
offended.
bad for the job?
She's just genuinely confused why she's acting.
Did you check the list of incidents before we set off? There's a case we're going to after lunch. A director that received some kind of threat. She's shooting a film in Chinatown. Anyways,
No,
this director's an arcanist, and her
I'm not
movie is
pulling
all
for it.
about arcanum. So it's in our department. The point is, knowing's half the battle in this job. It'd be easier if you were a cinephile, or at least familiar with films. Maybe then you'd know a thing or two about her. She's famous for those Detective CO7 films. The first movies to really put a focus on arcanum and arcanists. Something about it, though. The detective in those films used a skill a lot like this night piercer crook.
Yeah, the CO7 has to be a reference to 007. Yep.
What's her name again? Something with an N?
Noir. Poitier strains to recall the name. She only saw it flash on screen for a moment when she watched the film way back when. In her focus, she fails to notice the flash of surprise on Liang's face.
Noah.
Noah?
Yeah, that's it. Wait, so you...
Yes, I've watched her movies too.
I'll be damned. So was it a special reward for getting straight A's, or...
Calling all nearby units. Code 3. We have a hostage situation at City Hall.
Okay. That's their walkie-talkie. I was wondering for a long time what this is on their chest, like a badge. The radio announcement cuts. The get to know you session short.
Suspect is a registered arcanist posing a threat to life. On-scene officers are requesting immediate arcanist support.
City Hall. We're close by, aren't we?
She doesn't have one yet.
Pack up, lunchtime's over.
This. All of them have these on their chests. Pack up, lunchtime's over. This is me, nitpicking rookie. We all had to learn this by heart. Listen up, rookies. Since I'm your instructor, I need to make sure you don't embarrass me out there. Did you review the basic operational guidelines for Los Angeles Arcane Affairs Officer before taking this job? Yes. First, all police operations must remain within Los Angeles' administrative jurisdiction. Second, we must develop practical and cohesive plans, procedures, and strategies to reduce arcanum-related crimes and behaviors, improve the quality of life for citizens, and maintain harmonious relations between humans and arcanists. Need to go. Administrative Procedure 319 and syllabus points involving arcanum mediation should be categorized to minimize the impact of arcanum-related factors, provide citizens with professional guidance, and avoid actions that can escalate the conflict. Oh boy, on-screen response. Bro, she's like ChatGPT. Administrative Procedure 32005. In criminal cases involving arcane affairs officers in the vicinity should provide assistance whenever possible, minimize harm to citizens. With that painfully private response, you might as well join internal affairs. Heard the love that kind of stuff. Let's keep it simple. Remember, big or small, whenever arcanum is involved, it's up to us, the arcane cards, to handle it. We don't worry too much. More often than not, the small stuff will outweighs the big stuff. Understood, object here. Should I recite the rest? Nah, hell no. Nah, you saw where you got that going. On the topic of injury and death compensation. Alright, that's enough. Sprite's angry. Right? 'Cause. 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 ' order, and chaos.
Let go of the hostage, sir! This won't do you any good!
Damn. This guy's...
Go away!
Go away. Get off my lawn. Oh, it's a new background.
Damn it!
Old
That was close. Where's our backup?
as in is 35. I mean, okay.
DAA, at your service.
35 is not over, I'm just joking.
What's the situation?
See for yourself.
See for yourself. The city hall, usually bustling with foot traffic, now stands eerily empty. The reason is immediately clear.
Don't come any closer. Stay back! Stay back!
Hostage situation, or is it just...
Please! Don't
Okay,
kill me!
hostage.
I'm sorry! I really am! Please let me go. Shut up! It's too late now. Say another word and you are dead! Stay back!
Chill, bro. He swings the blade in his hand. His voice a furious panic snarl. The crowd on the other side of the police barricade instinctively recoils, but the woman standing just 10 paces away doesn't move an inch. Slangway?
Hey! Hey!
Oh, it's...
Trust me, pal.
That... It has to be... Noir, right? But... She looks a bit different. Is this another character?
You really don't want to do this.
Who's that? Doesn't look like one of ours.
She literally
Just some
looks
city.
like
She was
Noir,
talking with
but-
the suspect before we got here.
What can I say? I mean, her features are
That woman.
sharper. That woman.
What, you know her? Look familiar or something?
No, just a thought. It's nothing.
See, she's thinking it too. It has to be Noir. The woman glances towards the officer, seeming to notice the conversation.
People make mistakes. But some mistakes can't be undone. Don't put that blood on your hands, or it'll never wash off. Is hurting this guy worth all that pain and guilt?
Her voice sounds a bit different than Noir.
Sooner or later, he'll get what's coming to him for what he's done. I promise you that.
The fit kinda goes hard though. Her words seem to have an effect. The hostage taker hesitates, his face contorted in pain, his grip on the knife falters.
But, I must!
He's distracted. Rookie. Time for us to take him down.
But the hostage, no! She's gonna kill the hostage. Okay, nice.
Field check complete. Move carefully.
Bro, what's he gonna do?
Please stay behind
What
me.
is he gonna do?
Relax, I've got it in the loop. Responsibility. Please stay behind me. Awake.
Oh, shit.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
冇理咗我啦。I'm seriously thinking
Please stand down, sir.
of getting Euphoria for Alan Lee, because she's such a good unit. Although almost half his size, Leon manages to pin the suspect to the ground. The other officers swarm in, snapping handcuffs around his wrists before he can put up another fight.
Suspect under control? I repeat, suspect under control. No further backup needed.
Hell nah, they wouldn't do this. No way they do this in real life. They would be just like, send more backup, we need to take this Kirill down. Like, they just keep on coming and they all get up on him. Looks like this case is wrapped up.
Nice moves. I was kinda hoping we get to see that familiar of yours, though.
A simple threat like this isn't worthy of Qiangliang. I have to reserve its assistance unless absolutely necessary.
Some.
So is this just another one of those rules? Or do you mean its help comes with a price tag?
Both.
Despite the cuteness of her response, her eyes widened a little at 4 years of students. 4 years scouts.
That it?
What do you mean?
I mean, so far, every time you talk about the job or your family rules, it's just the surface level stuff. How do you actually feel about any of this?
Liang was genuinely confused.
How I feel? I don't understand why it would be necessary to mention that.
'Cause we're partners, kid. We've got to trust each other. How am I gonna let you watch my six if I don't even know how you tick?
Bro, but Liang still doesn't seem to get it.
I see. You're my partner and instructor during my assignment with the LAPD Division of Arcane Affairs. So, I'll do my best to learn from you and complete my work as assigned. I won't slow you down.
That's not what I'm... Forget it.
Forget it.
Huh?
I mean, you can't blame her. I think it's... She spent her whole life, like, building up expectations from others. Like being in the last line in the family who can summon the Shangla. So it makes sense for her to be like desensitized to all these emotions, I guess. Liang's tone all but says, my personal feelings don't matter. Yeah, fantastic. Portier gives up trying to argue with someone such a stubborn, unreadable demeanor. She simply stares at him, quietly ceding to herself. Luckily, before things can spiral further, the hostage cuts through the tension.
Oh, thank God you took down that lunatic. I'm really grateful, miss.
That's so
But ain't you a
anime.
bit young to be an arcane affairs officer? I think I've seen that uniform somewhere else before. You're a vigil, right?
Yes, sir. Wait.
Liang swallows the rest of her words as she stares at the hostage she just rescued. Her expression suddenly wary.
I know you.
How?
The Arcanist scammer Johnny 3 Times has been
Bro,
apprehended.
that's Johnny
Using
3
his arcane
times.
skill, ominous obeisance, he manipulated his victims to do anything he asked, specifically transferring all their money to him.
You're that scammer Johnny 3 times.
It so makes sense. He was manipulating the guy to just make him angry.
Oopsie! Guess that's the downside of getting your name in the papers.
What? Didn't we already book that guy? What's he doing here?
He got a sweetheart deal. A reduced sentence in exchange for revealing where he stashed all the dough he stole.
Okay.
And it was a shitload of money, too.
I
Apparently
wasn't
from some
expecting
big
that.
donors to the mayor's re-election campaign.
I thought he was just controlling the guy who caused
Of course he
the
demanded he
stash.
be present for the unveiling of his stash, so they brought him here. That's when this loony attacked the police escort, took him hostage.
Hey! Easy, officer! You've already got me! No need to be so rough with the cuffs!
Clam it, Johnny!
We should
Johnny
have just
old
let that guy ice him.
Holy go, chill. Chill.
May I ask, officer, do we know if the man trying to kill him was...
Yeah, he's the son of a victim. This bastard took his mom for all she was worth, and when she found out, boom, heart attack.
Damn, that's sad. He shakes his head, heaving a weary sigh. Johnny 3 times snickers.
Like mother, like son. He was just as dumb as his doddering old mom. Worse even. because he didn't even catch wise to it. It's a concrete jungle, baby, and it follows jungle rules. Survival of the fittest. Crap for brains here, never had a chance.
Max, you're a scum, bro.
If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. What a joke. Imagine killing over just because you lost a bit of cash.
That's their everything,
Then
man.
we've got this dumbass coming at me with even less of a brain. Think about it. If he killed me, how's he gonna get his money back?
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
Yeah, you said it, go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. She's badass. She levels a punch to his gut, sending him crippling to the ground, gasping for air.
Officer Poitier, what are you doing?
Let
What?
her do it,
I'm teaching
bro.
this douchebag a lesson.
Hell yeah.
But we can't do that. It's against the rules.
Nah, to hell with the rules. Liang steps between the two, blocking Poitier from doing any more.
Well, I guess the visuals are a cut above the trash when it comes to the DAA. Am I right?
Poitier takes a deep breath as she tries to rein in her frustration.
Let's get this straight, rookie. You don't tell me what to do. I should have known. You're just the worst kind of cop. Everything by the book, sticking to your high and mighty principles like you know what's best.
He lets out a frosty huff and turns away. Flashback time?
梁月，你为什么要告诉老师？因为你们那么做是不对的。
Oh, she's so cute.
告密精，你不来就算了，为什么要让老师知道？我早说了，就不应该救他。等等，别走！
Oh, she snitched on them, huh? What happened? The clamor of fearful voices cuts her off.
No! Somebody stop him!
Yo, Johnny 3 times is escaping? Okay, that was a bit short. I'm grateful for that. Oh, nice. A boss battle so soon? Exorcism. Shh, the device is connected. Let's call it. I was thinking. The Bluetooth device is connected. Please pair. The Bluetooth device is connected. Exorcism.
Stay back! Help me! Help!
What? I thought he was doing something. The city hall has been plunged back into chaos. Johnny lets out a shriek, scrambling to get as far away as possible.
Get away!
What? How did he get off? Wasn't he tackled? He holds the officer aside. Blood drips down his fingers from the thumb he broke to slip his hand out of his cuffs. Okay. Broke his thumb. It's wondering. He moves with inhuman strength, fighting off the approaching officers with ease.
Out of my way! I will kill you! I will kill you all!
I will kill you all.
Damn it, is this dude high or something?
Yeah, he's an adrenaline. Or he's just been possessed.
No, I don't think this is drugs. It's an arcane skill. I sense some kind of evil spirit. I think I can stop him, ma'am.
Hey, tension between them has been totally forgotten. The situation is urgent. Poitier gives a sharp nod.
Fine, whatever it is, whatever you think you can do it.
I will. This is my duty.
This is my duty. Liang gives a firm nod before rushing towards the suspect.
Kill!
Now, CG.
I must kill this bastard! Who are you?
Please stay calm, sir. I have no weapon. I'm just here to make a phone call.
What? A phone call?
Yes. And you are going to make it.
It's ridiculous.
Who are you dialing?
You'll soon find out.
911? But I am 911. Just call me Xiang Liang.
强梁既出，网友不为，斩杀凶舅，消劫不祥。
Yo, that's so cool. That's high. But did she really need to call Shannon for this? She has to be able to like exercise the guy without Shannon, right?
Can we use the camera dolly this time?
Okay. Something is coming out of his body. Watch yourself, Wookie. What is that? It seems to be some kind of non-corporeal specter. No, that's not right. I don't sense any Kuski aura on me. They must be ghost plates. The hell are those? According to recent records, they're entities that can claim to be another curse. But this time, astonishingly, these ghost plates have taken on human form. I don't know why yet, but something was a trigger of transformation. Officer Christian please step back. My duty alongside Young Long have always been to dry out these ghost plates. It's time to put an end to this disturbance. Let's go.
Stay behind me. Relax, I've got it in the loop.
This track is a banger for a battle. Those are such cool attacks.
强梁
Please stay behind me.
awaken.
Thunder Talisman, scientific method.
Oh, I have to add to it
What
on
a
a
memorable moment, timekeeper. Don't forget to bring me next time.
Oh, longer, it's such a cutie.
No! My head! Ah! I'm so sorry, Mama.
With one last garbled whisper, the man collapses. The officers around him remain frozen, still too wary.
Should we cuff him?
I mean,
Allow
it's
me.
protocol.
But I believe we should bring him to the hospital to be checked over immediately.
Yep, that's what you should do first.
Think you can handle him? We got this con man to take care of.
She follows the older officer's gaze. Not long ago, Johnny 3 times was brimming with arrogance. Now he is a crumpled heap on the floor. A dark stain is. Oh, hell, bro, that's so embarrassing. He just pissed himself.
God, what a loser.
You said it, girl. Portier sneers, shaking her head as he turns away. She hesitates, then shifts her gaze to Liao.
So, you know what I'm about to say, right?
Hmm?
Liao looks visibly confused, although more understanding with this. Yeah, I'm confused too. What did she say?
Okay, I'm sorry. Is that what you want? For me to say it? Sorry.
She's blushing.
I felt bad for that guy, but there was nothing we could do for him while he was possessed. If it weren't for you, we might have shot him. Well done, Visual Liang.
Okay, that's actually
And
true.
please just forget what I said. I was out of line.
They would have absolutely shot her if they couldn't do anything about the possession. The moment her apology ends, she turns her head, unwilling to see Liang's reaction. But after a long pause, there is no response.
Say something.
She's so there right now. She looks back to see Liang's frozen in surprise.
Oh, right.
I think she doesn't even know why you're apologizing.
It's okay. I didn't take it to heart.
Good.
Okay,
Who's there?
Noir. A stipple laugh hits their ears. Poitier springs back like a startled cat.
Sorry, I shouldn't eavesdrop. It's a bad habit.
Okay, this can't be Noir, because she's so uppity too.
It's just,
I am having doubts.
you remind me of my friends back in the old days.
Could it be one of the women in Noir's frame from the trailer?
You're the lady that tried to help us soothe him. Thank you for the help. It could have turned out much worse if you hadn't been there. Thank you again.
That's too kind of you, young Vigil. I just did what anyone should. Really, it was you and your partner that were the real heroes.
You're too modest, ma'am. Actually, forgive me for asking. Haven't I seen your face before?
She studied the woman's face for quite some time before speaking this thought out loud. They haven't met in person, no. It was in some other way, but how? Where? She has barely begun forming the words when the woman gives her the answer. Maybe she's an actress.
Good to know that someone still remembers those old flicks, even after all these years.
The features of the face beneath the brow overlap with the face from Liang's memories. But the face she remembers lacks the maturity and composure of the woman before. That face was brimming with youthful confidence, full of fire and energy. But one thing has remained the same, those bright, shining eyes, like stars twinkling on silver screens and television sets. She's
Yes,
an actress.
from the movies. That's right. You are...
Oops, you got me. I'm casing. Or were you hoping I'd say Detective CO7?
Qixing. Wait. Qixing?
Yes, from the movies. That's right.
And there's a gentleman double James Bond? She winks at the two dumbfounded officers. Wait.
Oops, you got me. I'm casing. Or were you
Casing.
hoping I'd say
Casing.
A full report will take some time. You'll need to wait for now.
Thank you, Doctor.
Our perp had his ID with him. That saves us a lot of digging. Eric Wong, 43, runs a grocery store in Chinatown. Let's see. The only family member we've got is his wife, a Lillian Lau, who immigrated to the States 10 years ago. Both have no criminal record, totally clean.
That's good.
He's an arcanist, apparently, and a powerful one at that. But no reports of any prior misuse of arcana. His car was found near the crime scene, all filled up with potatoes and carrots from the wholesalers. Either this was just a spur-of-the-moment wacko move, or some bizarre attempt at a tuber-based alibi.
I mean, it's obvious someone took advantage of his vulnerability.
Anyway, we've contacted his wife, and she should be here soon. Maybe we'll get some more clues from her. Yo, Liang, you listening?
Oh, you're right.
The answer is obvious. No. Poitier takes a deep breath.
Earth calling Liang!
The sudden shout snaps Liang out of her daze.
Officer Podie, we're in a hospital. We should keep quiet.
I would have, but that didn't seem likely to bring you back to Earth, Space Cadet. So what's got you lost in space now?
I'm just thinking.
About what?
Gazing? Yep.
About Miss Qixing.
Qixing? Okay, but it's a Chinese pronunciation is Qixing. I wonder why she said Casey. Qixing.
Right. I guess you're really into those movies, huh? It's all good, boo. I get the picture now. Our little CO7 fan sneaking into the cinema behind her parents' back. You know, you're beginning to almost seem human, Princess. At first, I thought you might be an android. Like those Laplace bots they've got writing parking tickets for us.
Yang looks as if she wants to argue, but at the last moment she stops herself.
In fact, I do like Miss Qixing's CO7 movies very much. Her character means a lot to me.
Oh, is that the reason why you decided to be a visual?
Specifically, yes. It's the reason I decided my destiny was to be in the police. But back to the topic. I was thinking about Miss Qixing, but it wasn't because I like her or anything like that.
That's such a Cinderella line. She shakes her head, her gaze sharpened, her brows furrowed slightly.
It's just that her being here made me think about Night Piercer. Miss Qixing has a similar arcane skill to the one he appears to use. She called it Silver Needle. She even performed it in her movies. Could that really just be a coincidence?
Huh?
The officer knits her brow as if she's just been hit with a bad joke. Liang, deep in thought, continues.
And what she said felt meaningful in some way.
What did she say? Given something she said to the guy?
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Miss Qixing.
They talk later.
I grew up watching your films. But what are you doing here in LA? I mean, if it's okay to ask?
Sure, not a problem at all. I'm here to see an old friend.
Old friend. Though she was once a star known across the nation, Qixing speaks warmly and without words. It's like she's chatting with an old friend.
Is it Miss Noah? I heard she's planning a new film.
Oh, so you heard the news? It's been a long time since I last saw her. You're right though, kid. I've got something I need to talk to her about.
Of course. That's great. Oh, and the Dushu Festival is coming soon. I hope you all go to the Shouhu Parade in Chinatown. It'll be so much fun to see you there.
I wonder if this parade happens in Chinatown? Or is it just, yeah, I'll just search it up right now. Shouhu Parade. Let's see if it's an actual thing. Shouhu Parade. Yep. Shouhu Parade, it's an actual thing. A traditional performance popular in rural areas of China. You will learn something new every time from Reverse.
Huh?
The quiet, reserved Liang has suddenly turned chatty. Portier stares at her. She's like an entirely different person.
Sure. Is it really that time of year again?
You don't like the parade?
Of course I do. I like every bit of it. Watching people eat, perform, and come together to celebrate the end of the year, and to pray for peace and good luck in the next. I like the pure and simple wish that the Shehuo parade carries. But it always reminds me of the ending.
How does
What
it end?
ending?
Shi Qing follows silent, shaking her head, but no more explanations needed. Liang's memories have come back to her.
You mean the ending of the last film in the CO7 series?
She must have guessed correctly. Shi Qing's eyes widen a little. Then she gives a small nod.
Yes.
Yes.
I know lots of people like that ending. A reflection of reality, they say. Tragedy leaves people with a deeper impression than comedy. But as for me, I hated it. The good guys failed and the bad guys won? What kind of an ending is that?
Yeah, it's true. A tragedy always leaves a deeper impression than comedy. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll be honest, I also remember the most tragic ones a lot clearer than the comedy ending and the happy ending. I mean, I am a bit.
Maybe we don't get a
happy with
say in
happy
how
endings.
things work in reality. But in stories we can. We should.
That is true. There's a lot of tragedy in the world already.
Reality itself is tragic enough already.
True.
Why should a movie remind us of how absurd things really are? What goes around comes around. That's what people want to see in the movies.
True. It's always the karma thing. Her tone is turning unusual to serious for a discussion about film, but these words strike a chord with Liang.
I agree with you. When I was little, I also didn't like how it ended. Maybe it's true that reality can't guarantee us true justice, but I still want to see justice being served. At least in fiction.
This response seemed to earn Qixing's approval.
I feel the same way. Pardon me for asking. That beast you summoned was something else. It reminded me of a certain creature. A legendary beast from the north of China.
Yeah, it's that
強梁
list.
既出，網友不為。斬殺兇舊，梟截不除. That must make you a descendant of the Liang family, right?
Yep, that's me alright. Something in Qixing's gaze makes Liang feel as though she's standing too close to an open book, but even so, she answers truthfully.
Yes, I'm Liang Yue, from the Liang family
Liang
of
Yue.
the 12 Jins.
Liang Yue. Liang Yue. It's a good name, little Vigil. I'll keep it in mind.
Yay. Hey. Alright, check your gear. If you're missing so much as a damn paperclip, speak up now. Rookie, where's your chameleon gone? Lost it? It was a chameleon. Ah yeah, I said it yesterday when I saw it first. I think I still have it. Look, right here. It's just gone into camouflage. Maybe Xiangyan showing up scared and hiding. Xiangyan, that addictive crackers of yours? The one that lives in your phone? This old brick phone was a relic I used during my first summoning of Xiangyan. It became the token of our bond. When I used this phone to call Xiangyan, it will answer. Wow, it's like something straight out of those TV shows. Using a phone for rituals, I thought rituals on your side of the world would be more traditional, like those dancing shadows that you thought. That's an excellent guess. Previous generations of summoners in my family did use shadow cards to call Showdown, but that That was centuries ago. Oh, so does that make you a once-in-a-century kind of genius? I think she actually is. Not really. I was just lucky that the phone is a more convenient method than Shadowing. There is. You're still humble as ever, princess. Yeah, me. Can you summon Shyamalan again? Oh, thank you for the help, though. I wouldn't recommend it. Calling Shyamalan without a good reason might make her angry. And the calls are really expensive. Oh, I wonder what she has to sacrifice in order to call it. She hasn't told us yet. Good thing it wasn't live. We'll just cut this part out. Deleted scene. Tonight's first guest is a brilliant young actress we have seen in CO7 Part 1 and Part 2. Now she's returning for the upcoming Part 3, so honestly, why not just call them 8 and 9? Anyway, please welcome Shi Ching. And then, you know what Ron said? She said, we're wrapping up, so we might as well use all the explosions. So your reaction to the explosion wasn't just your stellar acting? I like to think some of it was, but that wildlife reaction to the explosion sharply hit me, that was definitely good. No more big fireworks for Part 3, I take it. You must have used them all up in the last one. 50-50. What's that? 50-50. Either this film ends the series with a bang or drops on its face because of its garbage excuse for remaining. Whoa, I think we're about to head into spoiler territory. Before let's cut to the commercial. But you can actually sue the TV shows for the actors, what the actors say. Okay. Other side saying people generally prefer to maintain the distance before promises are made. Yep. Okay. Let's start this. Other side, same.
I read an article about the conflicts between Miss Qixing and the other two producers of the CO7 series.
Yeah.
Before, I thought it was only rumors. But now, thinking over what she said, what if it's true? What am I saying? It's ridiculous.
Then stop pouting over it, princess. We've got work to do.
All of the Plus Rehabilitation Center cooperative hospital is bustling with people. Lost of thought, Liang is jolted back to reality by a firm clap on the back.
You want to bet on how many people in LA have similar arcane skills? Come on, it's a total coincidence.
I mean, it's worth checking into.
You don't really think they're the same person, do you? That'd be nuts. I mean, it's the Detective CO7 we're talking about. Sure, she's been retired from acting for a while, but she's like super famous. If she was gonna go all kooky and start taking out crooks like she was the real CO7, why wait all this time? It's been years since her last movie, and we're only just dealing with this Nightpiercer guy now. Besides, it's not like it's a crazy, unusual type of arcane skill. Who knows? Maybe this Nightpiercer guy is a fan of Detective CO7's films too. Can't rule out anything yet. Hey, you okay in there? Did I knock the wind out of you?
It's okay. I'm fine.
Young shakes her head. Portier, still bewildered and perhaps feeling a little guilty, insists that she didn't mean to hit herself hard. Not that it matters. At least the sudden smack did the trick and pulling me out of spiraling thoughts. Due to the test results, nor the suspect's family has arrived. Liang makes her way to the vending machine at the far end of the hall. The coins Portier drops on her. As a half-hearted apology, to buy buys her some orange juice. With that absurd thought, that ridiculous guess from Chloe, still refuses to leave her eyes.
Forget it. Just like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
Sorry. All attempts to push the thought from her mind have failed. That is, until a frantic voice cuts through the air.
But you're injured, ma'am. You can't just leave.
Who is this?
I'm totally fine. It's just a tiny smidge of damage. I can fix it myself.
Loggerhead.
You call a broken arm a smidge. Need to let us treat it immediately.
Holy, what the hell is she doing, bro?
What's going on here?
The doctor recognizes her uniform immediately.
Are you a vigil? Could you help me stop this girl? She's trying to leave with a broken arm. She was in an accident. But since she's woken up, she's refused to let us examine anything. She might not be our normal kind of patient, but we're doctors. We can't let someone leave when they need immediate medical attention.
I mean, she's not actually human.
Vigil? I'm in a hurry now. I'm gonna miss my bus.
Okay, that is sus. Beneath the girl's clothing, the exposed skin has a cold metallic sheath. That must be what the doctor meant by not a normal kind of patient. Yang notices the emblem of the chest, marking her as an employee of the St. Pablo Foundation. How odd that she'd have such a panic reaction at the sight of a vigil.
There'll be another bus, but you only have one buddy. You should listen to the doctor. Sit down and wait until you're cleared to leave. Please show us your ID so that the doctor can give you treatment.
For a few stiff seconds, the girl's mechanical head freezes in place. Then, in a moment almost too fast to follow, it snaps up.
Look! A hamster riding a stethoscope!
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
A
What?
hamster what?
Hamster what? The bizarreness of these words leaves Yang no choice but to glance in the pointed direction. It worked, only to confirm, of course, that there is no hamster nor stethoscope inside.
Now! Hey, wait!
Yo, she ran for it. Oh, it's a battle? Oh, I didn't see that.
Can we use the camera dolly this time?
Loggerhead was Loggerhead. Wow, why are you chasing me? The hamster's over that way. I need you to cooperate. Stop right there. Oh, officer, watch out. Don't run through the corridor like that. You almost knocked me over. Sorry, ma'am. Phew, I need to be more careful. Keep my arms and legs in check. Avoid hitting civilians and stay clear of all this equipment.
Easy. Whew. I can't afford to lose those. Relax, I've got it in the loop. I don't remember having a reason to worry.
My responsibility.
Let me check the copy that.
Please stay behind me.
Zoom in. Thunder to me!
That was easy as usual.
Watch out!
Sorry, I'm after a...
The hospital's narrow hallways are hardly suitable for a chase, and Liang quickly finds a path blocked by a supply cart. By the time she has made it past, the mechanical-headed girl has disappeared. Her metal chameleon communication device, issued by the Division of Arcane Affairs, gives off its distinctive
Hey, rookie, where did you go? Get back here. The medical report is ready, and Mr. Ron's family just arrived.
I... Understood. How's Mr. Won doing?
There's a long pause on the other end of the line.
It's not pretty.
What? Is he gonna die or something? Oh, Holy, I didn't mean to say that. Mr. Wong is lying unconscious on the hospital bed, looking haggard. His breathing is labored and raspy, like wind rattling through a hollowed-out log.
How? What happened to him? He seems completely normal this morning.
The accent's so thick. Alright. Her legs go weak. Were it not for the man supporting her, she might have collapsed entirely.
Please relax, Miss Wong. We have to wait and see what the doctor says.
Is that the friend or someone?
You again.
Who is this? Poitier instantly recognized him. One of the Division of Arcane Affairs, least welcome and regular visitor. Always the Karen from the start.
Right. You're the local arcane private eye, aren't you, Joe? Are you commissioned by the victim?
What?
The man's eyes widened in surprise before shooting Poitier a venomous glare.
Unlike some taxi leeches out there, I actually help people in need.
He has some talismans in his pocket, like he's gonna do something.
I don't charge a fee when it comes to my neighbors.
Sorry.
He clearly has no interest in arguing at a time like this. He lets out a cold snort and turns to the doctor with a questioning look.
Miss Liang has cleared the unknown arcane skill that was afflicting him. His physical condition is stable, but I fear there may be some long-term effects on his mind.
Oh, that's sad.
He seems to be suffering from a severe thought and memory disorder. It would be best to keep him asleep.
Doctor, when will he wake up? Can I speak to him?
For now, we suggest against it. It may cause him additional distress to see someone familiar to him. We fear there might be memory loss.
What? How?
Considering what happened to him, that's reasonable.
What should I do now? With this mother gone, I can't take any more of this.
Oh, that's sad.
Madam.
The woman looks as though all the strength has been drained from her body as she slumps into a nearby chair. Yang opens her mouth to offer comfort but can't seem to find the right words. Zhou's gaze sweeps past Poitier before settling on Liang.
So, who's the little China's kid? Did the DAA give you a sidekick to do your job for you? Forget it, lah. Listen, if you are not going to do your best to help these people, then it's better you just stay out of my way.
And that's harsh. Liang looks to Poitier with a questioning gaze. Poitier shakes her head and sighs, gesturing for her to come closer before handing over the hospital's diagnosis.
When they first brought him in, there were remnants of the arcanum riddled through his body. It might have gone a long way to proving he wasn't in control of himself. But I guess anything definitive has already faded away. The doctors couldn't isolate a cause. Worst case scenario, they might not believe us and have this poor guy shoved off to the funny farm.
Funny farm? Like, does she mean the mental asylum? Liang clenches her fists and looks towards the woman curled up in the hospital chair, quietly sobbing. She looks so small against the oversized seat. Finally, Liang steps forward and crouches beside the chair. After a brief hesitation, she reaches out and places her hand over the woman's. Zhou looks surprised.
Madam, please. You need to stay strong for your husband.
That is true. I mean, she doesn't have anyone else.
They've brought in some of the best doctors from the Laplace Rehab Center. If there is anyone that can help him, it'll be them.
Who? In a way, it is a promise with no real guarantee. A statement that could almost be considered a lie, but even lies are valued when a person needs to hear them. The woman hastily wipes her tears tear-streaked face and lifts her head.
He said that he was going to buy produce from the wholesalers. But I couldn't reach him. And then the police called. My husband is a good man. Everyone knows that. He will never do something like this.
Yeah,
Please,
that's obvious.
miss. You have to help us.
The VA is so good. The woman grasps Liang's hand tightly in hers, her fingers trembling. Her hands are gentle, yet rough, edged with years of hard work, the kind of hands earned through long days and nights of striving for a better life. Yo, the CGs are so pretty in this event. Like, look how pretty she looks in this sprite. In her palm, she can feel the woman's desperate burning. It is so hot, she feels it could scorch her. Yang takes a deep breath.
You can rely on us, ma'am. We'll find out the truth behind this. I promise you.
Let's go. She gives the woman's hand a firm, reassuring squeeze.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are our only hope. Please.
Sometimes a lie can become the truth. All it takes is someone willing to make it so. That is true. If you do lie, you just have to work hard enough to make it so that it doesn't remain a lie, becomes the truth. Man, get off. You need to leave. The door to the wall is shut behind. After a moment of silence, Portier tilts her head.
Rookie mistake, Princess. Never make a promise about something you don't get to decide on.
I'm sorry, Miss Portier, but I only mean...
Hold it. I didn't say we weren't gonna do our best.
Let's go. The words she was about to say is no longer something. Instead, Liang does something Portier has never seen her do before. She smiles.
Thank you, ma'am.
I mean, wasn't she just smiling? I think it was a smile when she was talking to the woman just now. Thank you.
Not so fast. We still need some solid evidence if we're gonna crack this case.
But where to begin? It seems like there are no obvious clues beyond what we were seeing. Mr. Wong had no enemies and was well loved in his community. If that's the case, then it can't be a simple motivation. Still, something sticks out to me. When I ask about any recent events or happenings, it wasn't Mrs. Wong that answered. It was...
Portier already knows where this is going.
Joe, our private eye with a chip on his shoulder against the DAA.
Yes. He mentioned that there have been strange things going on around LA's Chinatown recently. According to my notes, he mentioned there were children that suddenly became distant and unresponsive, young men that began showing signs of memory loss, and an otherwise healthy elder that rapidly developed signs of dementia.
That is scary.
Absent-mindedness, empty despondence towards family and friends, memory loss. It all sounds very familiar to Mr. Wong's condition.
It does.
But no one thought to bring the matter to the police. I also spoke with the nurses here. They said they've also noticed an increase in patients from Chinatown complaining of confusion and memory loss. I guess once again, no one thought it was serious enough for our attention.
Portier's expression darkens.
Well, what you thinking, Cadet? Are all these cases related? If it's as widespread as you're making it out to be, we might be in over our heads.
Even so, I think we can't overlook it as a possibility. Arcane skills that directly affect the mind are rare, but they do exist. I've read of similar cases in the Vigil's archive. One of them, as I recall, had very similar symptoms to what we're seeing here. However, if there were some criminal intention behind all of these symptoms, what could it be? Or could it be an accident? Maybe a child with a powerful arcane skill who can't control it. Or some unregulated and dangerous arcane objects. We can't draw any conclusions without more evidence.
The two officers look troubled. Then, as if something has clicked in her mind, Portier's face lights up.
Arcane objects. Isn't there a department in the Foundation that stores and records dangerous arcane materials?
Yes, at the headquarters of the Foundation. And its official name is...
Oh, is it time for on leave?
The Arcanum Containment Department.
Arcanum Containment Department.
Ah, voilà. Je
Matilda.
crois que je suis arrivée.
I didn't think I'd see her in this event.
C'est bien plus lumineux et spacieux que je ne l'avais imaginé.
Bro, after playing up Claire Obscure, French people see so much better in my eye. Like, Claire Obscure is such a good game, bro. Oh, it ends there. To remove traces. Saving lives. He's a doctor who loves his job. Seeing you here gets him a little giddy, that's all. From the class we have central workers. Welcome to the class we have limitations. We are the world's leading hospital specializing in arcane suffering from arcane injuries, birds of bad luck after an argument with a neighbor, transforming more and more into a beetle which has ignored. Suddenly recalling a past life as a pharaoh, causing a great distress at your this life. So at last we have don't worry about their condition is caused by health insurance. Reading from medical harassment, we offer discounts on subsidies based on the level of the condition. Each rare condition gets you a flat 60% discount. If you're simultaneously visited by a vampire and a dragon, life is falling into an oil painting, and you're somehow still alive, then that's right, your treatment will be free. And we'll even pay 80% of the treatment cost as a bonus? Thanks for supporting the class we have been taking. Helping helps us help everyone. These are so specific. I wonder what he's referring to about this vampire dragon and oil painting. Hey, is that Miss Chishin over there? It looks like a friendly check is in order. Last night, the night piercer struck again, attacking the corner of the hospital, infamous Johnny 3 times. Two officers were knocked unconscious during the attack. However, Johnny 3 times was seriously injured and remained in critical condition. Inside her cell, seriously crashed with one of the earlier deaths. Johnny life sentence. Later that night, the night piercer struck, seemingly enacting vigilante justice on behalf of Johnny 3 times victims. Public support for the night piercer has grown since. And although it's already been a statement to attack, crowds still gather at the scenes. We're here to be able to show people on the street. So's right, that's come back to So's a prickly end. I think following the law is important, but honestly, the way Johnny 3 times got such a life sentence feels off. Who, me? Who arrested you? Oh, sorry, miss, but you haven't had to see you 7. no worries. I thought this was one of those prank interviews that we're doing with him. How should I put this? Sorry, but someone in my position isn't really allowed to comment on politics. Needles again. Knife piercer.
Dialing Xiangliang isn't an order. It's a communication, like knocking on someone's door before entering. Oh, and no need to worry about it turning me down anymore.
Yeah, I have.
It's much more accommodating than it used to be.
That's about it. I'll see you later. Continue tomorrow. So if you enjoyed my commentary, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to see more. I mean, I'm gonna upload, but I'd appreciate if you leave a like and some comments. What I should do or change in this series, practically new, so it will be.
I used to struggle with meditation.
Yeah,
If so much as a fingertip trembled, Father would scold me.